Good morning, everyone. It's Melissa Davis from ByMimiWithLove, and it's a Saturday morning, and I am coming to you today to share the Pinkalicious Collab. I'm so excited about this one, guys. This is a collab being hosted by Eve Aura and Mariann from Mariann's Craft Corners. Two very talented ladies. And what is so fun is this is Eve's first collab that she is hosting. So I'm just so excited and happy to be a part of it. The collab consists of 3 weeks. Every week we are making something Pinkalicious for our partner. And then on the 4th week, there's going to be a giveaway. Every channel in this collab is going to participate in a giveaway. So it's really exciting. First of all, I want to tell you guys all the lovely ladies that are in the collab. Of course, as I mentioned already, Eve Aura and Mariann are hosts. The other ladies are, and there's so many awesome ladies in this collab, guys. Reyes, the Southernshell, Gloria Crafts Hauls and more, CruzzinwithCrystal, Kim's Inspired Life, Live.Lovecraft, Dis Happy to Create, Anna Sherman, Cordamonchi, I hope I'm saying that right. That is in fact my partner. Anna Sherman is my partner, so very excited about that. Scrapbook Nut 2002, Tree Craft On, Crafter's Treats 2017, Crafting with Gabby, and our lovely Crafty Sue 519. Ladies, right? What an amazing group of crafters. And then here's little old me too. Now, guys, our first week, we were to make our partner's pink flowers. It's Pinkalicious. Everything's going to be pink. Now, here's the fun part, guys. Everything that I make for Anna Sherman Cordamonchi, I'm going to make for someone to win here on my channel. I will list all of these ladies in the description box below, along with their links. Please go and follow this collab. It's going to be so fun. In order to be a participant and entered into my giveaway, you must in fact watch all 3 videos and comment. If I don't see a comment, I won't count you. I would like for you to please subscribe, and please subscribe to all of the channels. We're all needing your support. It lets us know you've enjoyed the collab. And the winner will be announced on August the 7th, which is a week after we do our last share. So, guys, let's get started, right? The first thing we were required to do is to make pink flowers. Okay. So, let's move little Carolina Bug out of the way. Guys, I decided to share with you the 2 easiest flowers that I make, okay? Now remember, if you watch all the videos, not only is Anna going to receive these flowers, but someone in the audience will as well. These flowers on these ones are made completely out of Dollar Tree tissue paper. They're so easy, guys. They're so easy. These flowers are made out of jelly plate book scraps. The paper I run off when I'm jelly plating. These are the two easiest types of flowers I make. I think they look gorgeous. You can see on this one I've got silver texture paste on it. These have the gold texture paste. And then some of these have illusion spray on them. And some of them have been inked. Now, let me show you how easy it is to make these daggone flowers, guys. When you buy tissue paper from the Dollar Tree, you simply leave it folded, and I would show you guys, except for I'm out of tissue paper, but leave it folded as is. Then all I did was I used my scalloped circle dies, and I cut out a bunch of these because it takes about 12 pieces for each flower. Then after you've cut them, you see how neat and stacked they are, and they stick together too. See, that's actually like, they are not so easy to get apart. See, that's actually 3. So I like to take them apart because I don't want them to be stacked perfectly together. So I turn one that way, then I turn one this way, then I turn one that way. And I'm going to stack, that's 4, 5, that's 2, I can tell, 6, because one side's kind of shiny and one side's kind of dull. So flip them over, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's a lot in there. And see how much fluffier my little stack is? And then the little scallops are not all in the same places. So then I just bring them around into a good circle, making sure they're kind of all close together. And then, guys, I simply try as I might to get in the middle, staple. Well, of course, my staple got stuck. Let's try that again. Going for the middle again. Now we've got this little pack. Now you're going to turn this up with that part in the middle. And then you're going to take each one of these, one at a time. And you're just going to kind of wad it up. Okay? Then you take the next one. And you do the same thing. Lift it up all the way up to the, where the staple is. And you're just squashing them together. These look really pretty with any color of tissue paper, even if you use like a floral print. You see, I'm just wadding each one up as it comes up. Okay, you're about to get there. This is probably the most time-consuming thing of it. And once you get going, it really doesn't take long. You can die cut a bunch of these and staple them, and then I take them in front of the TV while I'm watching my favorite shows, which would include Big Brother. Big Brother's back on. I love Big Brother. If I was young, I'd try to get on Big Brother. And you end up, they're all just pulled up, and you've got this wadded up mess, right? Now you just sit it down, and then just take your nails and work it back apart. And come up in the middle. Make sure you pull the, and look at that, guys. How easy is that? And how pretty is that? Okay? Then for the leaves, I've got some green jelly print paper I've made. And I just fold once. Cut out a little shape. Fold again. Cut out my little leaf shape. Okay. Glue those together. Put a little glue on my, and this is just tissue paper, guys. You can make hundreds of these flowers with one pack of tissue paper. There's my leaves. And then to keep them straight, I like to use my round punch. I punch out a circle. And I place it right on the bottom, and that way the staple doesn't interfere with how well it sits on your paper, and it's ready to glue on. So there it is. Now, of course, that is not pink, it is white. But you can ink these flowers, guys. Like I said, these ones have got the spray illusion on them. And let me find. And you can also ink them. And there it is, guys. Right? How easy is that? Da-da-da-da-da. A gorgeous flower. Now, these ones are even easier, if you can believe it, right? So, I came up with this idea when I learned to jelly plate because I wanted to do something with all of my, runoff pages. that I wipe my glue on, right? So I came up with these flowers. Guys, this is just from my jelly plate. That's all this is. It's just jelly plate. Then, because it's painted, the paper folds really easy. It's manipulated and then it kind of gets stiff, like these flowers, right? All you do is you're going to take a piece of paper. You're going to come as close as you can to tearing out a circle. And as you can see, that's not much of a circle. Then you're going to take and cut out, or tear out, not cut out, tear out a little smaller circle, right? And you can get quite a 3 to 4 flowers off of each page. And then you're going to cut out or tear out even a smaller circle. And there you have it. Right? Then all you're going to do, and you're going to need your hot glue gun for this, so get it hot and ready. Then all you're going to do is start folding these in the middle, trying to keep a nice round shape and trying to get as many folds as you can. Now that don't look like much, I know. Then you take your next piece, your middle-sized piece, and you're going to do the same thing. And it takes a minute to get used to this, but with the paper painted, it really will work. You can work with it good. So, there's my middle size, right? Now here's my small one. Just going to do the very same thing again, guys. Fold and manipulate. You just want a lot of good tucks and folds in there, right? And there's your 3 pieces. Now this is where the hot glue comes in important. It adds height to the flower. Sorry I'm reaching in front of you, but I'm out of glue. Sorry about the siren too. So you're just going, and I mean you're going to use a hefty amount right in the middle. And you can see I've got quite a bit. But it helps it, you know, be a little fluffier. Then I just push that right down. To touch it, but not squash it, right? Going to do the same thing with this piece. Quite a bit of glue. Then I'm going to give that just a second to dry. And then I want to put my pearl in the middle. It's easier to put your pearl in the middle before you do all this folding and stuff than to try to go back to the middle and add it. And I think I'm going to use a bigger flat back pearl. And I always put glue under them because I don't want them to come up. So go ahead and put my pearl on there, and it's already looking pretty good. But we can make it look a little better. Now you just take your flower and do some work on it. Bend it, curl it, fluff it up. If you don't like anything that you're seeing, just tear it off. I just love these. I think they look so cute. Right? Isn't that cute? And then I really like the gold texture paste on them for whatever reason. But you could put glitter, you could leave them as is. They're gorgeous. And then I just touch the gold glitter around here, or the gold texture paste here and there. Then on these ones, guys, since they are tore out, right, I want to tear out my leaves too. So on these ones, again, I'm taking the same jelly print paper, and I'm going to tear it out because the flowers are torn. So there's my first one. I'm just going to fold it again. I'm just tearing out a leaf shape. Once I open it, if I don't like it, I can adjust. Then I glue my two leaves together. And once again, glue them right on the bottom. And again, on these flowers, I always add my little flat circle. It just helps them sit so much nicer. And there it is, guys. How easy are those flowers? I just love them. They're the easiest flowers I make. Excuse me. Let me get a drink. Okay, I'm back. And let's add a little gold to the leaves we just added. And that's how fast you can make those flowers, guys. There it is. The reason these two look darker is because they were made with this book paper, and these two were made with a different book paper. So your book paper is going to make a difference on how they look too. But there they are. Please, please, please tell me what you think about my sweet little flowers. You can go, here's one that big, you know, ready to go. Let me know what you think, and if you might would want to make some of these. They're so fun and easy. They look great on pages and projects. And this is what Anna will be getting. She will be getting these flowers, and so will my winner. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by and joining me in this wonderful Pinkalicious collab. Thank you, Mariann and Eve Ara. Don't forget, watch all 3 videos. Don't forget, watch everyone's Pinkalicious collab videos. From Virginia, this is Melissa. Thank you guys so much. I just so appreciate everyone's support. Hit that sub button. We'll be talking to you guys soon. Bye-bye.